Go. Hello
Hello
guys,
guys,
welcome
welcome
back
back
to
to
our
our
YouTube
YouTube
channel.
channel.
So if you're seeing our beautiful and awesome face today for the first time, this is
Simon
and I am Tina.
and
Welcome to Simon Tina
Tina's
YouTube
YouTube
channel.
channel.
Yeah, and if you're not subscribed to our YouTube channel, please consider clicking on the red subscribe button and join this amazing family. Turn on the notification bell so that whenever we upload any video, you're going to be notified and you will miss any of our uploads. Okay?
Yes, and also share.
Yeah, give this video a thumbs up. Okay.
Yeah.
So what are we talking about today?
Well, today we are going to be talking about trending topics in Canada. What the trending topics we want to focus on is signs of a financially tougher
Period.
Period.
It's getting harder. Is it
Which-
getting harder
Yes,
or is it
it's
like crippling in
Yes,
gently?
yes.
Yeah.
It's the signs are all there. So if you are taking close watch, you will know. I think I had a friend who said, based on I think he's in Ontario, he said when he applied for Uber and he got
That was
rejected, he was turned down.
shocking.
And said that
And
there's no space.
that's the funniest part, that there are no space because
Yes.
a lot of people are not doing Uber as a business, as a
Yeah.
full-time job, and of course trying to pay the bills. They are doing that as a side hustle as well.
Yes,
So imagine people doing
those kind
three,
of things.
4 jobs.
Yeah, so
just to pay the bills.
these are the kind of things we're going to be talking about on this episode of on our YouTube channel. So do make sure that you stay till the end to get all this gist, the full gist, and also at the end, after you finish watching this video, do remember to add your comments or things that you feel are signs or telltales of a financially tough period. So let's kick it off. I will start with the news that came in recently that the Bank of Canada, they've decided to hold on that to the interest rate at 5% because they are kind of certain that the increments they've been doing for the past over a year has been effective in reducing the inflation rate to their target of 2%. It's not gotten there, but there are signs that it is getting there. And they are giving us the hope, although it's not guaranteed, that like next year, if they see that the impact is effective, they will start cutting back on the interest rate. And that will be a good thing because
That
then
would be good,
yeah,
actually, because at the mention of interest rates now,
yes.
it's like every day is what's
Yeah. So, which they say is because they want to tackle the inflation rate, and inflation rate is hitting everybody.
Yeah,
too.
and it cuts across
All
all
facets, homes,
everything, homes,
groceries. In short, groceries is even the worst. You go, you buy something, they tell you the price. Maybe they tell you $100. You look at your card,
Your payslip.
you're wondering.
Wow,
I mean-
how am I buying this?
It's terrible. I think there was a day I went to buy something. After they gave me the price, I paid, gave me the receipt. I looked at the receipt. I saw $70 something. I looked at my card. I was wondering, how did this? I brought out my calculator.
And
can
you have to
imagine.
go through it. Maybe they made mistakes.
How did all this
anyone can
$5 and that's the worst thing. Whenever you go to the grocery shop and you need to buy something, all this $5,
Yeah.
$6, you think it's not much, but by the time you add everything up, you find out that yes, it's actually it's expensive. By the time you buy like 5,
Well,
that's
funny
like
enough,
50,
they're
60.
inevitable.
Yeah, they're
Imagine
inevitable.
mostly when you have kids.
Yeah.
That are always asking you for watermelon, fruits, snacks here and there.
Yeah.
They're already used to taking all those things, and you can't just say, "Oh, the prices of things have skyrocketed. We aren't buying them anymore." You know,
Yeah.
it's like you are denying them of the
Yeah, you can't do
things
without
that
it.
makes them kids. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's crazy, man.
Yeah, it's crazy because and by the way, the computer never makes any mistakes. So
That's the funniest
The
thing.
price you
Sometimes
go-
you just assume.
that's the right price.
Yeah, sometimes you just assume that could this be mistake, so that I go
Yeah.
back to them and they will refund me my money.
Yeah, I mean, that's our number one sign, our telltale sign of financially tough times.
Yeah.
You start doubting, even down to bills. I mean, you receive a bill and you look at it, power bill, you say, no, I didn't
125.
spend this.
What did I cook?
My brother, you use that thing.
I was asking
There
a
is no
couple of days
mistake.
ago. I said, do you know, at the point I was like, how did we use the power? How many times did we cook? How many
Yes.
times did we turn on the lights.
Yes.
It's just one bulb. Then how come is this amount? What do we do? I started questioning myself. Did I use the oven? Did I bake something? Did I?
Yeah. Yeah, but it's true. I don't. The power company corporation can't cheat you. So
You always say that,
yeah,
but
it always
I'm just-
balances out.
Yeah, because sometimes even when I say, "Can you go and check our meter?" you were like,
There's no need. They can't. They
there's
can't
no
cheat
need.
you.
They won't cheat us, but
They won't cheat you.
it's scary, man.
It's reliable. Even if it isn't, I think they check meter like once every quarter. So even if there's a wrong billing, they'll balance it out with the
I
subsequent
think what we are
bills.
trying to emphasize here was like more like a comparison of what we were paying before and
What's
the way
happening
things
now.
are trending. Last year, I'm not sure we paid any time above $80, but now we are paying $125, $130, $140
Yeah.
just for power every month.
So that's the sign that things are not as easy.
You know the funniest part? The fact that they don't get to increase your salary.
Yep, salary.
Whatever
remains the
you
same.
signed remains there.
That's why they say there's that line: the working man is a sucker. Because you are the one that you are the one that gets cheated at the
Yeah,
end of
you
everything.
always acclimatize to
Yeah, you
get
have to-
adjusted to the
The
currency
system,
system.
exactly.
But your salary doesn't equally adjust.
Equally adjust. Yeah, it doesn't adjust unless maybe you start your own business or you quit and get another job. And even if you want to ask for a raise, there's only a limited number of times you can
Yeah.
ask. You ask too much, you get booted out.
And even if they want to, like, normally, I heard here in Canada is 3%. If
Yeah,
they
so
want to,
doesn't really
doesn't
add up
it's
to
not
much.
it's insignificant.
Yep, it is. So at least now with the banking BOC interest rate, with that, hopefully, let's really see what impact it will have on us. There's a lot of statistics, a lot of things that they say, but in layman's terms, all those things don't mean anything to us. To me, particularly in my own opinion, I just want to see the impact on the inflation. When I see it, I say
On
yes, that
grocery.
means your strategy.
People
the
are
government
scared of
strategy
buying
has worked.
houses now because
Yep.
they tell you the interest rate is 6%. At the end of the day, you're asking yourself, how much are you paying? In fact, a friend was telling me that you got the money from the bank at 6%, but when you're paying every month, you realize that when you must have initially when you punched your calculator, you find out that you're paying way higher than what you calculated mentally. Said, okay, I can afford to pay this every month, but behold, it's far away from what you thought about.
And then there's another thing the BOC also said, that if the inflation doesn't come down, then they will definitely have to increase the rate again. So it's not like a guarantee that
It's
the
not
rate
like
must go down.
it must
So it
be
depends
there.
on how the economy reacts to it. Now, do you know of any other sign?
Do you know what the number of homelessness now
Yeah, that's another one. I mean,
is people are like, I can't afford to pay this money. You know, even if when you go to social media, you see like, oh no, how did it get here? How? No, you must have made mistake. Oh my God, you know, stuff like that.
Yeah.
It might sound funny, comic, that is content they're creating,
Yeah.
but in reality, they are
That's it.
passing the message of what the situation is now.
Yes,
Do you
times
understand?
are
People
not so rosy.
and because of that, people try to be isolated now. You've realized that before you can easily hang out with a friend. Like my friend was inviting me for a birthday hangout, her birthday hangout. I've been already calculating. If I have to go out, I will spend a minimum of $50.
Yeah.
And that could have helped me to either buy watermelon, apples for the family. So there is a limit, or people are limiting social life because of the inflation, because of cost of living, and of course homelessness. People, why, if as much as they are limiting social life, they are being isolated, and you know, isolation leads to depression.
Yeah.
It leads to several things. I think if they can do magic, please let them do magic. People can't afford to pay their house rent these days,
Yeah.
and
not even only that, as in people immigrants as well, who are coming in, are finding it's also tough because you're landing here, you don't have a good job, and then but you have to
Nobody
live
asks
in
you.
you have to live in the home. You
Yeah.
need shelter.
You need
So,
shelter.
so you can't meet up. Then what happens? So there's a lot of things that are going on that, in my opinion, it's not only in Canada. It's actually a global.
It's a global
effect.
thing, but
So,
have you ever sat down to? I'm not comparing at the moment. I'm not comparing cost of living in Canada and cost of living in Nigeria, where we came from.
Yeah.
But we just look at it that in Nigeria we only pay our house rent once a year, and you have that peace. Currently now, our house rent that we were paying as of last year before we came here was less than, I think it was less than $300 or $400. As the current price now,
okay,
we're
the
paying
current
about
exchange rate.
360,000 naira. Then, if
Okay.
the current exchange rate is less than $400, that is annual.
Yeah.
That's annual. But here we're paying almost 1.5 monthly,
I
and you have to work.
I think
to get,
Canada has one of the highest
and I'm just wondering, they have
cost
land.
of housing.
They have
in
land.
The world,
It's the
even probably
second
at
largest,
average.
second largest country in the world with land mass.
Yeah.
So if the land is there, so why is it the cost of erecting the structures, or
Well,
what?
I don't-
What exactly? Why
according
is it
to
that?
according to the data, they said it's due to lack of demand is higher than supply, and then there are a lot of
So, but
delays.
why
Inflation
not-
is also part of it.
If the demand is higher than supply,
Yeah.
is there not something to do, like
Well,
encourage the
That's
construction
that's where
companies
that's
to-
where the inflation rate comes in. If inflation is affecting everything, and then there are also bureaucracies where building is delayed due to paperwork and all that, so it affects everything.
Yeah,
So-
actually, a friend told me that.
Yeah, so
that
that is what ends up. That's how it ends up in the situation we are finding ourselves in right now.
Yeah,
So that's it.
I remember a friend telling me that if you're building a house, even to get them to come and inspect, at every stage you invite them to come and inspect what you would have concluded. Do you understand? Before you can proceed. Just like, I don't know the terminologies, I'm not in the
Yeah,
construction.
yes.
Just like putting up a ceiling or level 1, before you go to level 2,
Yeah.
they will have to come and check that what's it called? Sound,
Yeah,
all those things
yeah,
that they
insulation
check.
and all that stuff.
Yes,
That's what-
before you can move. And for you to write to them and say, I'm ready, come on to check it, it takes a minimum of 30 to 60 days before
Yeah.
they will come. And of course, it's delaying the construction to proceed, it's delaying the whole process. And the demand are still there.
So the thing there is that is either you increase your income to meet up, however
doing
legally
Uber.
you can. Well, but like things like Uber now, like we said in the beginning, that even Uber is
It's a lucrative business, side hustle now.
reducing the number of applicants or drivers that they have now due to everybody is facing tough times.
Yeah.
I mean, even the last Black Friday was so dull. I mean, people complained.
Did
Yes.
you see that?
I spoke with someone. The guy said he was disappointed that this is the worst Black Friday he has
Do you know
experienced in a while.
I have people who told me that this was never a Black Friday.
Yeah.
It was never a Black Friday in the sense that the companies or the stores, they bought an item for $300, they're selling at $350. So what's the effect of reducing it to what?
Yeah.
What about the staff who are there? Wouldn't they be paid? And that was why they use another sticker to put the same price. Did you guys
I don't
see
know
that?
if that was a skit or that was real.
That wasn't a skit.
Was it?
I
Okay.
saw more than 5 videos on social
it?
media.
Okay, well.
That, as in, assuming they were selling the item for $249.99, then there will be another sticker stating Black Friday
$249
sales,
still there.
$249.99.
Well,
same amount.
that only
There.
just goes to
It
show
will
you.
give you. It's a cheat.
It just goes to show you that.
It's a cheat.
Wait. It just goes to show you that even the retailing industry is also being affected. Everybody's been affected by the whole economy, the situation of the economy. Because,
But don't you think that is illegal to do?
well, if it was illegal, I'm sure there would have been some cases or something.
No,
Come
but
on.
I think, guys, if you have heard, or
But is
I
it
know
really,
if you
is
saw
it
this,
really
let us know.
deceptive if I say I sell something
It is.
$10?
It is.
That's my normal price. Then I say Black Friday deal, $10.
It is.
But I didn't say discount. If I didn't put discount there, that
So what is Black Friday?
it means that is the deal on the Black Friday.
No.
The deal
It's
is
not like a political
$10.
statement. What is Black Friday?
Black
That's
Friday.
when you buy things at more like subsidized amount.
Yes. So,
So
what if
what
they
is-
tell
what is subsidized
What if they
there?
tell you that price is the subsidized price already, so they can't take it down any
No,
further?
but it doesn't really make sense. Guys, if you saw that on
Yeah.
any social media handle, let us know.
Yeah, let us know
What
how
do you
what your
think?
opinion of the Black Friday.
Yeah,
what
what
it
do
was
you
like.
think? Because I know we totally understand. I'm not holding it at anyone, but we understand that that's the situation we live in currently. But I think it's deceptive. It
Well,
is cheating.
maybe it
it's
is.
not right.
Yeah.
It's not right.
Yes.
And would they be sued? I don't know. I don't have any
I
idea.
doubt
Do let
that.
me know.
I doubt
If I have the such video and it's against the law, yes, you're not being compelled to,
Well,
to
they have to
put
go
any
and check
price.
marketing laws or something.
Yeah,
right?
you're not
So-
compelled to put any price. But why target Black Friday sales? Meanwhile, it is same amount that I would have bought it last month from you.
Yeah, I guess we'll find out sooner or later. So there's a stat that says that based on the current situation, why all this housing and everything that we're always talking about, that we've been talking about now, there is the average household income in Canada is about $53,000. So if you check that, that is to tell you that a lot of people may not be able to afford the kind of housing that we're talking about right now due to the cost, and that's why there's a crisis. They call it a crisis right now, housing crisis, which hopefully will be resolved soon. But right now, a lot of people I think have given up on, or at least decided to take a break
When
or
people
relax
are
a bit.
resorting to
Yeah.
$30,000
Yes.
jobs and
Yeah, so
less than even 30,000, how do we meet up with that
Yeah.
53,000?
yeah,
It's
so
not easy.
that's it. No, when we say household now, we mean if it's a couple, both couples income together.
Okay.
That is the average.
Even at that,
53.
is
Yeah.
there is no headway.
It's not good.
Of course,
And-
we can't finish this topic
Yeah,
here.
we can't finish it yet.
Yeah, there are a lot of things to talk about when we're making reference to
So
how
such things.
how tough things are becoming in Canada, financial crisis or financial instability.
Yeah, financial instability, the economy.
to the economy. So do let us know if there is anyone you would want us to talk about. And
Yeah, but there's one I'd like to talk about now, one that I find fascinating. And I think maybe we'll end up with this one. It says in Canada, consumers are getting into the lipstick index. Now, if you are hearing what that is for the first time, it means during financially tough times, there's more sales in cosmetics.
yeah,
So this is no, you don't need to doubt me. If you doubt me,
real?
just Google it. If you are watching this video, just Google. So
For real?
that translates to when people are going through tougher times, they want to look good.
they pretend they want
Yeah,
to like
so-
mask the whole.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. So I guess that's where the
But
line
do men
"fake it
do
till
that?
you make it" came from.
Do men equally?
But I don't know when they say cosmetic. The men buy. So there are some men who buy cosmetics. So I don't know. So fake it till you make it. So look good. So that
It may not
people are
really be cosmetic. It could be buying
No.
of wares, shaving.
No. They said
pretending to-
cosmetics. That's what the theory is on.
I just want to rope in the
Cosmetics.
men there. I just
No,
want to rope in
there's
the
no need
men.
to rope in the men. As in, men also buy cosmetics now. So when you see so it's a telling sign as well. If you go around in any community and you see people looking good with cosmetics, just knows that
Things are hard here.
Sakpa. Sakpa is not far away.
All right.
So thank you for watching with us. Like we said, if you have any other ties or any other things that you'd like to discuss, or put it in the comment section so that we can read up on it as well and
So if
tell
you
you our
are
opinions.
if you are not subscribed to this channel, please consider clicking on the red subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so that whenever we upload a new video, you get notified.
Yes, exactly.
And share this video,
Share,
give
like,
it a thumbs up.
Big fat thumbs up.
Yeah, and we are signing out today from Simon and
And-
Tina. I will say bye.
Bye.